What I want people to know most about plastic surgery. One, I'm not against plastic surgery. Do your research, do what you need to do if that is for you. What I want them to know, no amount of plastic surgery is going to make you love yourself anymore. It's not going to make a man love you more, none of that. What I want them to know is that these people that you see with these, big asses, I have the hugest ass in life, and literally I could not walk. I could not, but People Magazine said I had one of the best bodies,
Okay.
ever. That almost cost me my life. Some shit that didn't matter. What I do want women to know is to watch this trend of these big asses go to now everybody want a natural body. Once you put some ass shots into you, you will never be able to get them out of you. That is absolutely permanent. You can take out a breast implant, you can take out things like that, but once you inject silicone shots into your body, that is motor oil. That
But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of women don't do the ass shots. They do it the right way. They do the fat transfer, the BBL, or the lipo. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I think that's the old way of doing it. Like if you 40 years old right now, or you late 30s, you probably have tried the ass shots, the Cardi B method of it, or the what's her name? The other girl method of it, Nicki Minaj method of it. But we don't do that no more. Well, they don't do that no more. There's no we. They. You know what I'm saying? So there's a new way to do it, and it's very well known. So, let's see.
ever live in your body. You can cut it out to an extent as to what you need to be, but it will always be in your body. This is a permanent decision for a temporary fix that is not going to fix you if your soul is not right. I want women to know, do what you want to do to enhance, and men. Enhance, but that isn't going to enhance you getting into heaven, and that's not going to enhance you when you wake up and look in the mirror every day.
She say men and women, but men, if they enhance themselves, y'all gonna look at them different. Let's just be honest about that. That's just what I believe personally. Let's go.
Do you look at a man different for male enhancements?
Right.
Absolutely.
Is
I'm wrong for that.
Okay.
Contradiction, folks. She's saying.
It's wrong
Contradiction.
as hell. But I be
It's
like,
a-
damn,
it's a
little
devil.
BBL, nigga. Like, I don't want to be.
Lil Lipo.
Lil Lipo.
Look, hey, we'll give somebody a nickname. They go Lil Lipo.
Lil Lipo.
What up, Craig?
I
Lil
don't
Lipo.
even want to hear his raps after that. I'm like, damn.
She be quick to judge a nigga for the same shit that she's doing. There's always a double standard with women, but they want to be equal. But as soon as you do something for the same reason they doing it, they look at you and they gonna shame you for it, give you a nickname about it, and run your name through the streets. But I guess she applying to rappers. I doubt rappers are getting lipo.
And
Unless
that's
you Kanye.
wrong. I did not say that is right. It is absolutely
It's a double-
wrong.
it's a big double
But I
standard.
can't help what triggers the inside, or maybe
It's a
how
ick.
it is. I don't want to feel that way, but I feel like once you get lipo, once again, I run the relationship. I run everything. I'm the man.
Hey, man. This is a woman saying this, man. I'm not a misogynist, dude. I'm just reporting what I'm seeing. Sometimes I like to spot out women behavior because it kind of helps people like me and people that don't know to identify these type of traits. She's contradicting herself a lot in this conversation. So far, I'm going to play the whole video through, but I'm going to let you know, as I know, like, this is just a straight up reaction. Didn't see this before. She contradicting herself from the jump. She don't care that men and women get it, but she gets an ick from men getting it. But it's the same thing that you're getting. And then now you're the man in the relationship because he got something that you also got. So what happens when you get something, but you know what I mean, now that you got something, so he's not supposed to get an ick? I don't know. Women are really confusing sometimes. You know what I mean? It makes sense to them though.
No BBLs. I can't look at you.
Who's
So you're
getting
not
a
gangster
BBL?
to me after the BBL.
What guys are getting a BBL though, for real?
Well, there has been definitely a shift as you
Man,
kinda
don't cross your
mentioned,
legs, nigga.
in body eras.
I don't, man.
Right? I'm an 80s baby, so therefore
Yeah, me too.
I went through a situation where it was the titties, it was the breasts, right? The Playboy-esque body, the petite with the bangers.
What I got now?
Yeah. Then you go through an era of
Ufas.
shots, butt shots.
That's the
Yeah.
old era.
Then it was everybody's trying to get the perfect J-Lo body, the perfect Kim K body, the perfect Beyonce body. And not to say that any of them have ever went under the needle. I'm not assuming, but this was
Kim K did.
the
motherfucker. Let's just
staple
put
of
out
what
that.
people's bodies was trying to be.
Yeah.
Now, those eras have now shifted to going back to natural, going back to petite, going back to skinny.
Yeah.
What happened to just the desire of enjoying the journey in the gym?
I'm about to go to a damn gym.
See, that's the problem right there.
That shit is tired. That shit is draining. I be hungry. I be hurting. I'm about to go to no damn gym. Everybody want quick results, like microwave generation.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm glad she said that because she's saying a lot what a lot of women would that don't like to say. I like when women are honest, and it might be a punch in the face for us men, but I like when they honest because they start to spill out things that's truthful. Nobody wants, and as in women, wants to work for their body. They rather just buy it. They're more willing to go under the needle than the man's willing to do under the needle. But the thing is that it comes with that. The mentality switches when you look better to other people. So you might look physically appealing, which allow men to chase you, but they're chasing you for the wrong reasons. They chasing you for sexual desire and not because they actually want to mate with you. You know what I mean? They just want to have sex intercourse with you, right? But at the same time, it's a difference between someone that works for it, because what you work for, it's not easily given in or taken. So if I work for my good body, I'm not just going to give my body away. I'm not just going to let somebody take this away from me because I've worked so hard to obtain it. So that means I'm going to stay strict on a diet. I'm going to always I'm going to always count my calories. I'm always going to make sure I'm looking at my figure, make sure everything, because I've worked for this body. Versus a woman, and then let me know if this makes sense or not, chat. Versus a woman that just goes under the needle. The one that goes straight under the needle, she has no relationship to what she got done. All the relationship to what she has done has a monetary value. All I have to do is pay another 10 stacks, 110,000, 15,000. I get another BBL. If I want my lips filled, I just fill my lips instead of working for that body. And then, okay, certain things you can't work for, but then you can, tighten up your youth. And this is how I'm glad they had this conversation, because in my eyes, I feel like you pay for something, but there's no connection to you because there's no struggle. All you did is went under the needle. You woke up, okay, you're in pain. That was it. That was all of it. Versus a man that consistently in the gym, working hard, turn 280 pounds to 225, 220 straight, strongness, lifting good. He put his hard work in it. He's not going to let nobody come in his life and dictate his life, because he worked heavy for his life. He didn't just go to somewhere and told the doctor, I need a six pack, I need lipo, and I need to give me embedded hair plan and beard. Yes, they got those people out there, but most guys don't do that. But the women do that so quickly. But then they have this, what happens is the mentality switches, because you now think you're superior than the guy that actually worked for it, because you might attract more men, but you only attract more men because you're under the needle and they desire you sexually. You desire me sexually for a whole nother reason, and I actually worked for it. It's different. So for those guys that are out there chasing women that are under the needle, that's good. But when it comes down to a woman that actually respects herself, she's not going to eat bad. Because you got most of these women that do BBLs, and they'll come eating bad, eating trash. It's just bad for the body, man. So you got to start putting that in. And I'm glad she's saying this, man. So you guys, open your eyes and stop showing all these attention to women that just go under the needle because their value in their head goes up while their IQ goes down. And then they continue to eat bad, which leads back to the bad body that originally started on why you had it. And then they go buy it again. No, while a man strict on the diet, burn calories, watch diet. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll have a lot of weight, cut the fat off, and stretch it. And then now they the bad bitch, and then their mentality be like, I'm more superior to him, when it's like, girl, you didn't even work for that for real. You literally bought it, and that's nothing. That's money. But you probably threw it on the credit card.
Even in January, I had worked out 2 months straight. I was very proud of myself because of the dedication and the discipline.
Right, proud.
But did I enjoy it? Hell no.
It's a journey.
I never got to enjoy that.
Anything worth having
Facts.
is worth fighting for.
Facts.
Anything worth having, don't. I get it. It sounds cute and all,
No.
but that hurts.
It's
It
a
See, he just spit her with some game and it just went right over her head. And it goes over her head because she doesn't appreciate the struggle it comes with having that body. Because why do that when I can just go to and work for it or have like a cent pay me thousands of dollars to get it done for me instead? Because I can get the same look. The difference is you respect the hustle now. You respect that you gain that muscle. But you see how that just went over her mind? And he just hit her with some gems because when you're a football player, high performing athlete, you got to perform. You just can't buy your way into the league. You got to really perform. These girls are buying their way to success versus really performing and being out there. And this is the difference between men and women. We can't be equal because our mindsets are not equal. We think like men think that we have to work. Some women, not all women, think that I can just buy my way to success. It's like a pick me, but you bought your pick me and now you got chosen. And then you finessed your way into the end zone while another man worked his way to that end zone. See, so I like that Cam Newton said that comment because it went right over her head immediately, bro. And it just says more about the female mentality than it does anything. And it's just these type of women mentality. It's not all women, of course.
hurts, and I don't enjoy it. No matter what type of music I put on, whatever, I be struggling.
You're supposed to struggle.
Facts.
Yeah, I would much rather
Facts.
struggle in other things than purposely putting myself up to struggle.
That's
No.
Life is gonna bring a struggle. Why would I want to dedicate a struggle at 8 o'clock in the morning at the gym? Life already gave a struggle.
that mentality is weak.
You want to know what would help that?
What?
You ain't gonna listen.
Young man. Young man, get on your campaign and be like, baby,
That's
come
why
on,
I
let's
don't
go to-"
date young men.
No. I mean, hey,
I
baby,
don't date them.
come on.
They keep trying. It's like I be like I can start a whole team from my DM. The amount of young men. I'm not doing it. You're not finna drive me around the world.
You're not getting what I'm saying.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
What I'm
not
saying
getting it
in
at all.
essence, if you had a partner that is in agreement to saying, hey,
Let's get fit.
this what we doing.
Right.
Let's go about it this way. And accepting all flaws and all to say, baby, what we doing? Come
what
on.
we doing? We gonna go bake this pound cake.
Mm-hmm. That's
And we gonna
cheap,
eat
man.
these biscuits.
That's all.
Hey Lord, man. Man, you women are cursed, bro. You're cursed with wanting what you want immediately and not working for what you want. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense, comment in the comment section and tell me that makes sense. Some women, not all women, I gotta keep specifying that for the sensitive hearts. They're cursed with wanting everything up front. They want to know what you provide right then and there. They want their cake immediately. They don't want to make it. They want it already pre-made, pre-assembled. They wait at the finish line. He just told her a lot of game. A youngin' gonna keep you on your toes and be like, "Hey, baby, let's work together. We can get this done." And she's like, "Nah, we gonna work and eat together." I just made up a term the other day, and I don't know if it makes sense to you guys, but I'm gonna put this on you before I end this video. This is your boy Angelo Savage. I was speaking with someone, and I said, girls have an Eve gene, and not the Eve gene that every person have a gene that kind of makes them black, but the Eve syndrome, I would say. And the Eve syndrome is that women will do things that doesn't benefit themselves, but they also need another person to do it with. It's kind of like the analogy that Adam wouldn't have ate the apple if Eve didn't convince him to eat the apple, because he was told by God not to. And that's the reason why we don't have eternal life to this day. And due to the fact that the Eve syndrome is due to the fact that I'll do bad things if I have another person there to do it with me. So you tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section right now. This video says a lot about women and their mentality about working for what they want versus just getting it for free, getting it for nothing. So if you're someone that agrees with this, disagree with that, please put that in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And this is a very good interview. I like this part because she really spread a lot of secrets about the mentality of women, and I love to hear things, and I love when women are honest with us so we can critique it and kind of correct you correctly, you know what I mean, and tell you what you're doing good and doing bad. So tell me what y'all think about this whole video, man, because there's a lot that I can go into with this video. I'm not going to bore your ears, but it says a lot about women versus men, and this is a lot of reasons why we're not equal. There's a lot of reasons why we're not equal, and this makes one of them. This is a big point why they're not equal. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments section. Let's go. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go.